Following the success of last year's FBU clinic, the Football University team returned to Stirling with the UK's first 3-day camp. Led by International Director Steve Quinn, a host of NFL coaching legends began the weekend with a coaching clinic.
What's happening in the UK, what's happening in Europe, you guys are part of it from a pioneering standpoint.
What happened was the D-line would be in one station, the linebackers would be in another station, and the DBs would be in another station.
All right, he's on his right toe. All right, real easy. Now, his heel was up about that high off the ground.
At the end, we spoke to quarterbacks coach Dahlquist to find out his thoughts on the clinic and the weekend ahead.
Well, I think it was a very good clinic, and our coaches are enthusiastic. They work hard at what they do, and they've got a great deal of knowledge. And anybody that came here, both players and coaches, I'm sure walked out with more knowledge than they came in.
So tomorrow we've got the players arriving onto the field. What are you expecting to see from them?
Great enthusiasm. I mean, we're in Scotland. The players play hard. I mean, they just go about their business and play to the best of their ability every snap. And it's fun to be around people like that. Our coaches will work very hard with them. We'll be very demanding of them. We'll be very technique-oriented. And every player will be better when he leaves here than when he arrived. That's a promise.
So you obviously spent time here with the Claymores previously. What's it like to be back in Scotland now, working with amateur guys?
I actually got emotional, you know, when I was telling them that I had been here before, because it was a special time in my life to be able to come over here and, you know, represent Scotland as their head coach in NFL Europe. It was special for me.
Over 120 athletes arrived on Saturday morning, ready for 2 days of intense coaching and workouts.
You guys know how I like to start things off. Is it a good morning? Is it a great morning?
Great morning!
Yeah, it was good. We had Coach Ted Cottrell, the defensive coordinator for the Chargers. He's just basically showing us all the fundamentals of like getting past people and just like moving forward. He showed us like the hip roll. It just made like movement a lot better. So we were stepping first and not to read the blockers. We just need to rush them. So yeah, it was good. It was good. Well, I'm definitely looking forward to a bit of contact. Get the helmet on and start pushing the big pads or whatever. You know, a bit more explosive stuff. It was more fundamentals this morning. I reckon it's going to be a bit more explosive in the afternoon, yeah. It's a lot more in-depth and the coach has got a lot of experience behind them, so they definitely know exactly what they're talking about, and they've coached so many like good players and good teams. It's just the experience. You can tell that when they say something, they mean it, and you know it works as soon as you try it.
After 2 days of coaching and assessment, a team of NFL coaches and the FBU staff selected some of the top athletes from the group and invited them to join the Team Europe squad to travel to San Antonio in January to compete in a World Championship against teams from Mexico, the US, Canada and Japan. At the end of camp, we spoke to Steve Quinn and the Team Europe coaches about their thoughts on the weekend.
And I'm joining you here today from Stirling, from the UK's first FBU camp. It's been a great weekend so far. We've had some great action from the athletes coming down, as well as some amazing coaching from a very talented group of NFL coaches. We're now joining you at the end of the session here with a few special guests in particular. We've got Director of FBU, Steve Quinn. Steve, how did it go for you this weekend?
Well, it was a great camp, great weekend. You know, we got started on this journey, probably about 7 months ago, and you know, to see it come through to fruition, and to now see it go through full circle, it's just exciting. You know, it's almost relieving in a sense that, you know, we got it done. And you know, 7 months ago when we came out here, I couldn't say that I'd ever thought we'd get this done, and with the help of these two great guys, and looking at where we're now with these 10 athletes that are now going to be playing for the European All-Star team, I'm excited about what just happened, and excited about what we're going to have going on in San Antonio in January.
Yeah, it's really exciting. So how are you impressed about the talent levels that you've seen this weekend so far?
First of all, the excitement level was unbelievable. You know, I've traveled to, over the 4 years of doing this, I've traveled to a ton of camps that we've done, and the kids here, I say kids, the athletes here, were probably some of the most focused athletes that we've ever had. The excitement level was at an all-time high, and the amount of talent that was here, I think, surprised all of us, including the NFL coaches that we had here. You know, FBU is now a global brand, so we didn't know what to expect when we came over here. We didn't know what type of athleticism we were going to have when we came over. So to watch these athletes perform at the level that they performed this weekend really goes back to you know, the types of coaching that they are getting. They're actually getting some pretty good coaching out there. So hats off to those coaches that have taught these athletes the right way, and obviously we got some good athletes out here, and hopefully we can find some more.
Yeah, I know we spoke to you before along with Cecil Martin about your hopes and wishes for the camp, and obviously throughout the camp, I know you've heard you talking, you've been so impressed, and we've got the coaches here from Team Europe, Robbo and Baird Herod. Guys, how did you find the camp?
I think it's been a unique experience. It's been the most enjoyable thing I've been involved with American football in this country. It's just incredible. It was incredible. The energy that the guys showed was just unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think these guys have said it already. The talent was much higher than we expected. Much higher. The athletes were fantastic. They concentrated through the whole camp. I mean, and these young guys really aren't used to 2 days worth of football back to back, so concentration you would have thought would have been a big issue, but it went really well.
So originally had an idea in your minds about maybe selecting 2 or 3 people to join yourselves with Team Europe, and we've now come away with a lot more actually. What kind of feedback have you had from the NFL coaches? Because I know they had a big amount of input as to who they thought stood out this weekend, and what kind of things were they saying about the players? I
think from our point of view, it was important to us that the FBU coaches selected the players. We expected there to be 3 or 4 athletes chosen. However, when we did the evaluations with them, they couldn't get it down to that number. They genuinely believed that the players that were selected could legitimately compete at the FBU level against the Americans, the Canadians, the Mexicans, and the Japanese as well. So they said to us that the athletes that they chose were legitimate and deserved to be here. So we couldn't get it down to that number, so we had to end up selecting the 11 players that were selected.
Great. So, I mean, now we've had this camp, I know you're going to move down through Europe for a few more camps. What are the next steps for FBU and also for Team Europe?
Yeah, I mean, we'd like to come back here in August, September, and have a couple more combines, clinics, be able to do one maybe down south towards London Way or Bristol, and hopefully get out to Austria and Germany so we can take a look at some of the athletes out there, because we believe there's some good talent out there. We eventually want to get out there and do FBU camps and obviously make this a European all-star team, not just in the UK, all those great talent here. We obviously want to be able to get into those countries too and pick some athletes out there that compete at that highest level. So getting back here in August, September, and then taking the gang over here to Austria and Germany and Holland, and getting some more kids to help these 10 guys go over to the States in San Antonio in January and compete at a very high level.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Good. Well, thanks for joining me. I know we've had so much positive feedback from the players. Said had an incredible camp. They've learned so much, not just from the NFL coaches, but from you guys. I saw you chatting on the sidelines numerous times, and you guys having your own input, making sure that they've taken as much as they can from the weekend. Yep. And no doubt they'll keep moving forward. And coming up, we're going to show you who's actually been selected for Team Europe and find out their reactions.
Alex Jenkins, defensive end, Bristol Aztecs, Team Europe.
David Grant, defensive tackle, Highland Wildcats, Team Europe.
Tom Simonik, offensive lineman, Hampshire Thrashers, Team Europe.
Michael Locke, offensive line, Bristol Academy Pride, Team Europe.
William Crowfoot, defensive back, Hampshire Thrashers, Team Europe.
Matt Barrington, running back, University of Stirling, Team Europe.
Grant Esdale, running back, the University of Stirling, Team Europe.
Daniel Vickery, wide receiver, Bristol Academy Pride, Team Europe.
Jordan Storm-Eaton, wide receiver, Bristol Academy Pride, Team Europe.
Sanjay Hoffman, running back, Düsseldorf Panther, Team Europe.
Kenny Mackay, quarterback, the University of Stirling, Team Europe.
I'm feeling pretty good. It was a great experience and I'm glad to be on the team, yeah.
It's an honour, to be honest.
It's crazy, it's surreal. Just hasn't sunk in yet, you know what I mean? I don't think it will sink in until we get to that pitch, until we play.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity to represent Europe and show that there's talent out here, so I'm really excited.
I've learned so much more than I would have thought I would, just for this weekend. It's incredible, the coaches here and stuff. So yeah.
The level of intensity was just fantastic. Just all the guys that came, everyone giving 100%, everyone rushing, everyone loud, everyone talking. It's just amazing just to be here.
So I've never really experienced anything like this before, so it was a new experience. Really enjoyed it.
For me, it was amazing. I love kind of learning little things, little techniques and things to make you better. They make a big difference as well.
Yeah, it was great. It was a great experience. We learned a lot, and it couldn't get any better.
The level of talent here over the past couple of days has been just amazing. Just like the number of people giving 100% on the field, and then just to be part of the final 11 out of all of them, it's amazing.
Yeah. It's going to be training harder than ever. It's going to be time in the gym, time on the track, time out just on my own with balls, doing pretty much everything.
That's the same with me. Step my stuff up. I train a lot already, but I'm going to try to implement some of the stuff I learned today into the stuff I already do. So it'll also make me better.
Yeah, take everything that the coaches learned us and just work hard every day and stay focused to get in the best shape I can get.
Guys, I'm just going to end it off like this, guys. I'm glad I still got a voice so I can do it. I am extremely proud of each and every one of you guys. I might even get a little emotional up here because I know what it was like to be where you guys are. I know what it was like to want to play this game and get better. I know what it's like to have dreams and have aspirations and feel like maybe they're not possible. But let me tell you something, each and every one of you guys, your potential is unmeasurable. I know that to be true because I would not be here if someone didn't take the time like this group is taking the time, or if I didn't take ownership like I needed to, I wouldn't be here. Your potential is unmeasured. What you guys are capable of in your own life, no matter how old you are, no matter where you're from, no matter what your family does for a living, no matter what you've gone through, your potential is unmeasured. And what you guys are capable of will not reside in anything other than whether or not you're willing to sacrifice in the right way. See, it's going to rain on you sometimes, guys, just like this. It's going to rain. And you know what? We're going to stand strong. You're going to stand strong with your family. You're going to stand strong with your friends. You're going to stand strong with the community and people that you know got your back and you got their back. And have the same values and beliefs that you do. If those values and beliefs are about sacrificing in the right way, about doing 3 things that I know to be true that helped me get here. First thing is hard work. Let me say hard work. Hard work. Hard work. Hard work. See, guys, when you work as hard as you can, that no longer becomes as much as you can do. See, this is my message to you. This is what I'm going to leave you with as you go out into your own community, into your own home, into your own places. And you guys think about what you need to do in order to take your life to the next level. And stand in the rain and be strong and be able to come back and know that you made it because you sacrificed in the right way. Say hard work. Hard work. You got to focus as much as you can, guys, because there's going to be people, there's going to be situations that may try to hold you back, that may try to steer you in a direction that you know isn't the right way. But you got to focus it in, because when you do, you will not be stopped. Let me say focus. Focus. Say focus. Focus. See, these are FBU beliefs, guys. These are values that we believe in. That's what we bring here for you. And then I'm going to end you with this, guys. You're going to go through something in your life if you haven't already gone through it. You're going to go through something that's going to challenge you. That's going to make you think maybe you can't make it. But you got to keep pressing through. You got to keep grinding. You got to keep digging. See, I've been through it. And I know each and every one of you guys have been through something. But it ain't about what you go through. It's about how you handle it. Let me say persevere. 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 I say this with passion because I'm living it. I know because I got a chance to spend time with people who care about me and are willing to back me up. So I'm here and we're here to back you up. But are you here to back yourself up? Are you here to take ownership of your life? So I'm so excited, man. I'm so proud. It all started when an opportunity came, and now we're going to continue to bring it to you. So you know what, guys? Keep working hard, keep focusing, keep persevering. Say hard work. Hard work. Focus. Focus. Persevere. Persevere. Let's bring it up, guys. Clap it up. Clap it up. We're going to get a big round. I'll keep you know. FB. 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 You know. Hands in the air, baby. Family on three. 1, 2, 3. Family!